Welcome to SIRA MCQ YouTube channel. Today we discuss Advanced Level A-Level Accounting Paper 2024 question number 32. This is related to equation. What are the requirements? There are two requirements there. What are they? Look here. First one, state the impact plus or minus caused by the above two transactions with the value on the assets, liabilities and equity of the business. Look here. State the impact plus or minus, increase or decrease caused by the above two transactions. There are two transactions is there with the value plus or minuses with the value on the assets, liabilities and equity of the business. This is the equation of assets, liability, equity. This is, there are two transactions. The B answer question is profit of the business for the year ending 31st March 2024. We must calculate the profit for the period. Firstly, we identify the first and second. This is the information. The following information has been extracted, copied from the financial statement of the sole trader. Okay. Firstly, total asset, total liabilities. 31st March 2024 and at 31st March 2023. This is 2023 is opening balances. Opening 31st March 2024 is closing balances. Okay. This is the opening balances, opening assets and liabilities. This is the closing asset and liabilities. Look here. Additional information. The following two transactions relating to the owner of the business have taken place during the year ending 31st March 2024 and they have been properly recorded. Look here. The following two transactions relating to the owner of the business, owner related transactions, have been taken place during the year ending 31st March 2024. Okay. They have been properly recorded. This transaction was recorded. Okay. Next one. The owner paid 50,000 to creditor of a business using his personal funds. Look here. Owner paid 50,000 to creditor, trade payable of a business. The trade payable is business trade payable. Okay. Using his personal fund. Look here, this is a personal fund using for the business. At that time, this is the additional capital. Why? Additional support to the business. Therefore, how can we impact to this equation? The owner or business, there are two persons now. At that time, owner or business paid to creditor now. Therefore, creditors is there. Creditors minus 50. Minus 50. 50. Why? Trade payable is deducting after paying to creditor. This is the additional support to business. Therefore, 50 is plus as additional capital. This is the additional capital. I write this additional capital. Okay. Next one. What is the second one? The owner obtained goods costing 100,000 for personal use. This is the drawings. No. Owner obtained a goods costing 100 for his personal use. Therefore, asset. What is it? Inventory. Inventory is minus from asset and equity minus asset drawings. This is the drawings. No. Drawings. Okay. Next one. Profit of the business for the year ending 31st March 2024. How can we calculate profit? What is the equation? Profit calculate. What is the equation? Net profit. How can we calculate it? Closing equity. Closing net assets. No. Closing equity minus opening equity. equity plus drawings minus additional capital additional capital okay, additional capital. Okay, next we find the closing equity and opening equity. Drawings are additional capital we already know. Drawings, how much? Drawings is 100, additional capital is 50. Okay, drawings 100, additional capital 50. How can we calculate opening equity? This is the equation. You know what is the equation? Assets equal equity plus liability. No. I write this opening assets equal to opening equity equal to opening liability. We want opening equity. How can we calculate? Carrying this amount this side, opening assets minus this one, opening liabilities equal to opening equity. How can we calculate opening equity? Calculate using opening assets minus opening liabilities. Therefore, we can find the answer. There are opening balances top of the question. Look here. Opening assets, total assets opening 600, total liabilities opening 3,325. 600 is opening assets, 600, opening liabilities 325, opening equity is 275. 275 is opening equity 275. How can we calculate closing equity? Closing assets minus closing liability. Therefore, closing asset minus closing liability. Closing, this is the closing balances. Closing assets are 800, closing liabilities are 450. We can minus this. Therefore, 350 is closing equity. 350. What is the answer? Answer is profit 75 plus 100 minus 50, 100, 1 to 5, 125,000. This is the answer for profit for the period. 125. This is 1000. No? 1000. Therefore, I write 1 to 5, 125. Okay. Next one. This is related to prime entry books. No. Therefore, we meet in question number 33 in next video.